Welcome to Torch Talk,
VHS News for the students, by the students.
coming up next.
Behind the scenes.
Exchange student experiences.
Digital citizenship.
I'm Harmony.
And I'm Liv. And this is Torch Talk. For those who missed it, our school production took place at the end of January. Harmony, wasn't High School Musical great?
Yes, the acting, singing, and dancing were amazing.
I agree, and the backstage and technical crews also deserve to be recognized.
Come on, Wildcats!
What you see on the stage is just the tip of the iceberg. That is the end result of months of rehearsal. And it's not just the acting and the singing and the dancing and the choreography, but it's the technical crew that have gone ahead. And that includes everybody from lights to sound to props to costumes to backstage crew. Some of them do all of those in advance, and some of it are there on the night, running the backstage, bringing the set pieces on and off, bringing the mics up, the mics down, fitting the mics, bringing the lights on and off. It takes a huge amount of people to put a production together, and many of those behind the scenes are never seen.
And now I can reach the skies. I feel in my heart the start of something new.
Hi, I'm Amber and I'm the backstage manager for High School Musical. I basically am in charge of everything that happens backstage. So you can see the signs and the fences back there that go on and off.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm head of costumes, and basically what I do is I help fix and sew some of the costumes and also decide what everyone on stage wears.
Yesterday, we all were on our own road. We didn't really know.
I am Alice and I'm helping Sophie manage her props and Jack Scott's on-air sign.
It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now I can realize.
I'm Sophie. I'm in year 10 and I do the lights for the plays. So these are my monitors and this is my board, and through this I can connect to all the lights on the stage and I can punch in the numbers and that'll turn the lights on, and I turn as many as I want on or as many as I want off. So when shows are going on, I have all my cues written down in my script, so when my next cue comes up, I just need to press play the whole time since it's all pre-recorded. And I have 2 people downstairs who are doing spotlights.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne and I am in IB2 and I am head of sound. So this is my setup. We have the board here of my laptop hooked up with a split screen. One side has the DCAs, so that's this bit which I program into each scene, so it allows me to see who's in each scene and control their level, their sound levels there. The other side of the split screen is sound effects, and voiceover stuff that whenever we have, you just hit space and it goes through. And then on my iPad here, I have my script that's annotated that says for each line that everyone speaks, we know which thing it's on. This is Alyssa. She's head of mics. Fabulous. She's going to be taking over once I graduate for head of sound. So on this side of the board we have everyone's mics. So once all of the mics are hooked up to people, they each have a channel that they're assigned to. And so when people are singing on stage, you can change their levels and which is how loud they are.
Oh, I almost forgot. Happy Valentine's Day from Torch Talk.
And what's better on Valentine's Day than chocolate?
Let's visit our Year 1 students who made hot chocolate during their Spanish lesson.
Uno, dos, tres, cho. Uno, dos, tres, co. Uno, dos, tres, la. Uno, dos, tres, te. Chocolate, chocolate. A mí me gusta el chocolate. Uno, dos, tres, cho. Uno, dos, tres, co. Uno, dos, tres, la. Uno, dos, tres, te. Chocolate, chocolate. A mí me gusta el chocolate. Uno, dos, tres, cho. Uno, dos, tres, co. Uno, dos, tres, la. Uno, dos, tres, te. Chocolate, chocolate. A mí me gusta el chocolate. Uno, dos, tres, cho. Uno, dos, tres, co. Uno, dos, tres, la. Uno, dos, tres, te. Chocolate, chocolate. A mí me gusta el chocolate. Chocolate, dos, tres, cho.
I wanna drink this every day.
That looks so good. I had to have some of my own.
Cheers.
Liv, if you could travel to a foreign country, where would you go?
I'd probably want to go to Greece.
As BHS is a round square school, some of our students have the opportunity to visit schools in other countries.
Torch Talk met with 3 of these exchange students who recently returned from trips abroad.
Hello, Sage. Thank you for joining us today. We understand you went to Colombia. We can't wait to hear more about it. But first, would you be able to tell us how you can become an exchange student?
So if you want to become an exchange student, you can find your head of year or the exchange coordinator and pretty much just like show an interest and they can help.
Do you have to be a certain age to apply to be an exchange student?
For the round square schools, no you don't. You can be any age to apply.
How did you end up in Colombia?
I ended up in Colombia because I've always wanted to visit somewhere in South America, and Colombia was an option open to me because we had done exchanges with that school before.
What kind of school did you go to?
So it was a co-ed school. It was international, so the classes were taught in English, but a lot of people there were also Colombian, so there were a mix of people.
And where did you stay?
I stayed with a host family in Bogota in an apartment.
Okay. What was the best part about your experience?
That's hard. It was really a nice experience overall, but I liked learning about the new culture and also being able to experience different cultures as it was an international school.
Wow, that is also interesting. Thank you, Sage, for sharing with us. Next, we will chat with Tessa and Sophie, who went to spend time in Japan. Thanks for joining us today. Why did you choose Japan and how long were you there?
We were there for 5 weeks. We spent 3 weeks at the school and 2 weeks traveling. I've always wanted to go to Japan, so it's nice to cross that off my list.
I've always been obsessed with Japanese culture, and so I was really excited to go over there.
Do you have to do schoolwork in 2 schools at once?
Yes, we did. So we were in an English immersion class. So yes, we were able to form friendships and do all that, but there were certain classes that we couldn't take. And so for those classes, we'd go down to like the library, and then there we'd do our schoolwork from back at home.
We were very encouraged to join science, English class, and math, since those are all taught in English. And it was taught in Japanese, but we did do PE as well, which was my favorite class. The best part for me was they had vending machines and a cafeteria.
The vending machines were so cool. It was like separated, so there was like, I'm sorry, but there was like hot food and then there was like cold food, and it was in like the same vending machine. And it was also like colorful, and like, I don't know, I just went down there like every break I got because I was so intrigued.
What was the most challenging aspect of your experience?
For me, I would say biking to school every morning. So I had to bike for like a good hour to the train station, and then from the train station I had to go to the bus. I had to walk to the bus, and then from the bus I had to walk to the school, and it was very long and very tiring.
For me, I think I was very self-conscious since I was so afraid of like embarrassing myself or not being able to understand people, since it's a completely different language and they have such a different culture.
What was the culture like outside of school?
The culture was very interesting. My family, they were very interested in like the untouched places of like Hamara, and so we went and we visited those places a lot, and they were also really into shrines. So we would go out to these shrines. They're very beautiful. We'd go out to these shrines, and they taught me like the proper way to pray and whatnot. There's like thousands of gods, and you like clap your hands twice, and then you bow, and then you clap your hands twice. And it's like signaling to the gods that you're there, and then you do it to like finish off the prayer.
The culture is very interesting. I'm very interested by like mythology and stuff, so it's really cool getting to see that in person. My host family also took me to a few temples. I got to hike up Mount Takao, which is a really big attraction for tourists. So it was really cool, and I got to pray at some shrines along the way there. And I also got to see Mount Owakudani, which is a volcano.
How has this experience made you a better person?
I definitely think I've gained appreciation for a culture that's so different from ours. It was just really cool and amazing to be able to go like all the way across the world and see something so different and experience it firsthand. I had so much fun.
I'm really grateful for this experience because not only has it helped me like develop as a person, like I've gained like so much confidence from it because it's like all in a different language, and I had to like navigate the train stations by myself, get on the bus, like go to this school where like basically nobody speaks the language that I speak. It was a lot. So not only did I gain confidence, but also like Sophie said, I gained a lot of appreciation for the Japanese culture. So I feel like you should like go on an exchange because overall it's going to help you gain like a lot of confidence.
And we'd like to thank Mrs. Kelly for working so hard
Yes,
to
thank
send us
you.
there.
Wow, it all sounds very exciting. Thanks so much, Sophie and Tessa. It's so great that BHS is a round square school and that our students have the opportunity to be exchange students.
Did you know that February 7th was Safer Internet Day?
Our digital leaders have something to share with us.
What is digital citizenship?
Let's decode this. A digital citizen is a person who develops the skills and knowledge to effectively use the internet and digital technologies.
How do I become a good digital citizen?
Follow these steps.
Number 1.
Think before you post. With social media, it can be easy to share things behind a screen that you might not feel comfortable saying in real life.
Did you see the photo I sent you?
I did. It's the best thing I saw all day. It's so funny. Why in the world would you guys take a picture of me sleeping?
It was funny.
Well, obviously I didn't think it was funny.
It's funny.
What's wrong with you?
Another way is to protect your privacy. Stay on top of your privacy settings and ensure that you're comfortable with what others can see on your social media accounts.
Oh wait, I think I'm getting this. I should also avoid oversharing. Ranting usually leads to negative consequences, even after you press delete. While there are a lot of things you may want to post, it's better to err on the side of caution when it comes to sharing personal information.
Check where your information comes from. Fact-checking your information is an integral step before clicking that share button.
The earth is flat. Look at it in its flatness. It is very flat.
Protect and change your password regularly.
No illegal business online. No. Hey, no illegal business online. Stop it right now.
Report illegal activity and poor behavior. A key part of being a good digital citizen is to report suspicious activity and cyberbullying in order to prevent more cases from happening in the future.
Wow, digital citizenship is powerful. Using the internet safely and instilling standards of appropriate online behavior is much like learning how to drive a car. The tool is powerful, the opportunities are vast, and the experience, education, and guideposts are needed. Whether it's driving or using the internet, when students are held to high standards, they rise to the challenge.
So this week is actually Random Acts of Kindness Week.
Yes, and the idea of that is to cultivate feelings of kindness.
One small act can really brighten someone's day. Torch Talk tried to do some kind things for others.
Let's go to Carmela for this or that.
Torch Talk is introducing something new. This or that. We asked the BHS community if you would rather receive candy or flowers.
Okay, candy or flowers?
Flowers.
Thank you!
Candy or flowers?
Candies.
Candy or flowers?
Candy. Oh, thank you.
Candy or flowers? Candy. Flowers.
Candy or flowers?
Flowers.
There you go.
How'd you get that?
Candies or flowers?
Flowers.
Candy or flowers?
I think I'd choose flowers.
Oh, here you go.
Thanks! Oh, it's pretty. Thank you.
Flower or candies?
Candies. Oh, great.
Candy or flowers?
Candy. Thank you.
Candy or flowers?
Candy.
Flowers or candy?
Flowers.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love the color. How beautiful.
Candy or flowers?
Flowers.
Thank you. You're welcome. Candies or flowers?
Oh, candies.
Oh, thank you. For me? Yeah.
Thanks.
I hope you liked our Random Acts of Kindness. Back to you, Live in Harmony.
And that's it for this broadcast.
Except for the bloopers at the end.
We are always looking for new stories.
You can email us at torchtalk@bhs.pm or put a suggestion in our new suggestion box. Torch Talk.
News for the students, by the students.
Thanks for joining us today. Why did you choose Japan and how long were you there?
We were there for 4 weeks.
5 weeks.
That looks so good. I have to have some of my own.